Hey guys, Colbert here. Welcome to another Racial Alliance video. We've got 15 shards. We're gonna pull them now to pick up Ursala. Yay! At least we get her. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. So now the So guys, Ursala The Mourner, I've maxed her out, not her skills, waiting for CVC for that one. This will be a dungeon and Doom Tower showcase for Ursala The Mourner. I've equipped her with Perception and Immortal gear, just because I'm not focusing on Clan Boss. Clan Boss, she'll be definitely needing a lifesteal set so that she can be getting back her health when she procs that War Master. So, Perception Immortal, definitely very solid choices here, helping her gain some health because she has a very low base defense. I couldn't go just defensive primaries. I went more on the health side so that she gains solid amount of health and then regenerating that with the immortal set a little bit, and then not having to worry about getting those big hits on her, keeping some defensive stats there. So 2.8k defense, which is on the low side, but remember it's because of her very low base defense. Definitely not worth going attack on her because she does have a 3-turn cooldown A2. Definitely not worth going for attack on her. She doesn't have high multiplier, so she's just a support champion. Didn't get any critical rate or critical damage. Resistance is minimal her, and 322 accuracy is going to be enough even for Doom Tower. For some situations, you might need 350 for certain bosses to be on the safe side in terms of accuracy. Focused, as I said, defensive stats mostly. Defensive primary here on the gloves. This Immortal Chestplate has an HP percent primary, Speed Boot primary, of course, and then Defensive Ring, Defensive Amulet, Accuracy Banner. If this was a 6-star, I could have gotten a little bit more accuracy. So that's her gear. Let's go over her skills. Her A1 has a way to decrease the target's turn meter by 10%. That's a 55% chance when fully booked, which is very low, guys. I would prefer if this was a 100% chance to decrease the turn meter, and if this was a little bit higher, because the single targeting skill, a single attack, it's very low. There's champions that are way better than this, but of course legendaries, but there's others like Armiger who are, of course, way better. 30% turn meter reduction on his A1. Then her A2, 100% chance when fully booked to decrease the attack of enemies and then increase the attack buff on your team. So she definitely helps when you have attackers in your own team. Definitely helps them to do way more damage. 3-turn cooldown, which is very low. And then finally, her A3 is what makes her shine so much, because she doesn't use it only when somebody is dead. She can use it when nobody is dead to provide that extra support to your team. Her auto AI uses this first, so it's increased defense buff first, then and strengthen for 3 turns on a 5-turn cooldown when booked. For clan boss situations, you can actually tune it right so that she can have the increased defense and strengthen buff on all the time. Pretty great skill if you ask me. But again, as I said, I'm not doing a clan boss showcase. So the way that I've built her is defensive and support, focusing on the strong supportive skills, the accuracy here, her surviving a little bit more here with these two masteries. And then, of course, picking up Cycle of Revenge and the counterattack mastery right here. And then also going for the ambulance mastery, that's what I call it, timely intervention. When somebody drops very low or dies, she gains turn meters, so she can actually revive them or just gain a few more turns. So other sets that you can use on Ursala The Mourner is, of course, a Relentless set. You can use a Relentless. Her getting extra turns. It's going to rotate through her skills way quicker. A Reflex set is actually even better because that's a 40% chance, but that doesn't give you that extra turn. It cannot proc on its own self, so you have to worry about that also. And then there is other sets that you can go for. Let's say the stun set. She's got a 3-turn cooldown on her A2. She'll be rotating through that quite often. Then maybe you get a few stuns going. Definitely many choices for Ursala, but I wouldn't go with a taunting set on her because she has a very low defensive stats in general. And taunting set so that she applies a provoke will be a bad time for her. She'll be going down, and she's the only reviver, so nobody's gonna revive her. So for the Dragon Slayer, let's go in there. I have a basic team here to test. Of course, Althar is gonna be the Dragon Slayer. You need a poisoner in there always. The idea behind all dungeons is defense down, decrease attack, just to help you survive a little bit longer, and that's it. Ursala brings, though, the increased defense and the strengthened buff, which are very hard to find both of them together. Strength buff, there's not many champions that apply it. Increased defense buff, there's many champions that apply it, but not both of them together. So look at all those buffs on our team right now. We're getting hit, but those hits don't hit that hard. Increased defense, remember, and strengthen, help even squishy champions like my War Maiden, my Cold Heart here, and the Althar. Althar is a little bit tankier, but nothing too crazy. I've got Ethos in here. The only reason I didn't want this run to take 5 minutes of me just scratching through these waves. So now our War Maiden is down. We've got the decrease attack on the second rotation. We should have the revive going very, very soon. And that should be enough for us to get her going. Look at that. 4 turns duration for that strengthen and increase defense. And on the next wave is when it's going to be difficult. The next wave hits quite hard, especially if you have somebody that's weak affinity. Good thing for me is we don't have anybody here in this team composition. So these Shadow Bones hit hard in this wave. Just look at them once they get a turn on how hard they'll hit. There's a decreased attack even on them. So look at that. That A1 from him. Oh, Shadow Bones didn't get a turn. That's good. There's the first hit from Shadow Bones. That definitely hurt. That definitely hurt. So imagine if this guy managed to take a turn as well. This is not gonna be a slow run. It's gonna be like a 2 minutes 30 maybe. If we take them down, there's the revive, increase defense, strengthen. There's nobody doing anything to us. So I don't even know why I brought Cold Heart in this team. I just picked random characters, so I didn't showcase only legendaries with her. It would be pointless pretty much. But Ethos was there as the damage dealer. You'll need damage dealers if you're gonna go through dungeons and you don't have a seer. It's any damage dealer really. It could have been a Kale. It could have been anybody else. Boop. Okay, finally taking those out. There we go. So next turn we should be able to get a revive going. And once we get that, we'll get Ethos back up. There it is. Okay. Ethos is back up. Oh, we got to resist there on the decrease attack. That sucks. Cold Heart there helped with the boss's skill, so he wouldn't just completely destroy us. But we need a decrease attack. Unfortunately, she did go and use it. Oh, look at that. Boom. There's the decrease attack finally. Nobody's healed here though. Oops. As long as our poisoner is alive, which is the most important thing for a dragon, we should be able to beat it. I mean, look at Althar just poisoning like crazy. Yeah, this is going way longer than I thought. Decrease attack helping us survive a little bit, and then boop. There's the revive. Look at everybody being full health and almost full turn meter, getting their skills, and the boss should be down just because of the poisons. And that's it. That's the showcase. Ideally, now that I'm seeing Ursala, I would take maybe an apothecary with her as well. Apothecary is gonna work wonders in helping her survive too. She'll be the reviver, so both of them together gonna be a great combo. So this was the video, guys, of Ursala the Mourner. She can definitely be a big carry for Bannerlords. Also, if you're still having issues with Bannerlords, she's a great reviver, a great decrease attack champion. She doesn't provide anything with her lead. Her lead is only Doom Tower battles, and she's just a great champion overall. Once you have her maxed out, you'll see her true potential, which I am not seeing at the moment with her not having everything maxed out, especially the cooldowns. The cooldowns are very important for her to be at the 3-turn cooldown here and a 5-turn cooldown there. So this was the video, guys. How have you booked your Ursala? Are you using Ursala somewhere else with different sets? I want to hear all about that in the comments down below. Thank you guys for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.